The Shores property was purchased by the City of Del Mar in 2008, with more than half of the funds generously donated by the community. This 5.3-acre property was purchased with the goal of preserving open space and recreational uses, as well as the continued operation of the Winston School. The city has started work on a master plan that will include future facilities, programs, and a process for the park's development.
We are actually getting to the end of the phase 1 of our master plan effort. We started in January and met with more than a dozen different community groups to ask them about what their vision and ideas are for Shores Park, and also about what their parks and recreation interests are in general. What do they like to do?
Well, this is my 32nd year in business, and public parks have been my passion. What we do is we don't come in with an agenda. So we don't say, gee, this would be good to have this or that. We listen to the community, and this is the stage that we're in, listening to the community. We're going to be asking people to do site discovery. They're going to walk around the site and write down, the constraints, the opportunities, where there's good views, and we're going to ask them to think about guiding principles. What are the overreaching principles that we might want to design this park for? And then from there, we're going to ask them to write down a number of their most favorite amenities. What do we want to put on the park? And all this is just collecting information, and we're going to take this along with a survey that we've done. We've had 15 different meetings with different groups, and we're going to start thinking about what are the different things that we might do to this park to make it better, to serve the residents of Del Mar.
So we have an 8-person advisory committee that was appointed by the City Council, the Shores Advisory Committee, and their role is to oversee the process for the master plan. So throughout this effort, they have been helping us shape what it should look like and providing thoughts and insights on what kinds of things we should be doing. And one of their goals was to reach out to as many people as possible, not just people who use the park currently, but also to people who don't use the park, to ask them, well, what would you like to do? What would make you want to come to the park? So that's part of what we're doing, and having a workshop like this on site is part of that objective.
I have lived in Del Mar for like 26 years. I know this area very well. I'm involved with Del Mar Community Connections in that building, so I'm very familiar with this whole property, and this is my community, so I want to participate as best I can. And look, it's a gorgeous day.
Teddy and I go here in the morning. So we think the shared use is the way to go, and so we're here to hopefully put our voice out in that regard.
We've been playing a hopscotch and watching the basketball game, and we got our faces painted. It's a lot of fun because you can make a lot of friends, and if there's only one person, it wouldn't be as good. It wouldn't make as good as a park. But if there's a lot of people, they can put their ideas together and make it good fun.
We'll be coming back to the community in many different ways over the next many months, and so we'll slowly start to build from all the information that we have received and start coming up with a list of things that we might have on the park. And it will probably be 3 different alternatives, 3 different ways, 3 different types of amenities, and then we'll start talking more with the community about what that might look like.
Right now, we have a project interest page that is called delmar.ca.us/shorespark, where we post information about the project, and residents can subscribe to a notification list and be apprised of when the advisory committee meetings are taking place, as well as just general updates about whenever we're doing something like this or one of those booths at a community event.